Right, welcome to the video. As you can see behind me, I'm walking up this big hill, and we've had no snow, but it's been, I think it went down to -5 last night, so it is incredibly frosty. Dare I say it, a real thick hoarfrost, and the sun has come up. But I was here yesterday with Willow and Kirsty, and me and Kirsty decided, she's gone off walking, but we decided to come back here and see if we could replicate what we've seen yesterday, and it is better in terms of frost, but the fog and the cloud is really clagged in, so I can't see anything. I have taken a shot, but if I'm honest, I wasn't tight enough. I had to crop in using the crop function on the Sony. I would have rather used my teleconverter, but I couldn't bother to get out of my bag. Yeah, I was in a bit of a rush. The light was kicking off. I didn't have time, if I'm honest. Yeah, so that is the advantage of having a big 61 megapixel, which you can crop in another 1.6 and still get 24 megapixels. So yeah, so what I'm going to do, as in I'm going to go up this hill, and obviously I get a massive 360-degree view of the land. I was going to hopefully shoot towards the sun, or there is some like sort of like nipples, dare I say it, in the land, like little peaks. And yesterday there was like a cloud inversion, and they were poking up through, and I thought, oh, that'd be amazing. So if it does clear, happy days. If it doesn't, then you might just be you might just have to stick with the image I've already taken. But never mind. Right, it is cold, but it's not windy, so that's something. Right, I'm going to see if I can get up this hill, and never know, might even see Kirsty. Let's go. Right, as the light is, well, the light's really flat, but as the conditions are so misty, I've decided to shoot wide and use the natural curve of these sort of ice bowls as a leading line of the path up to the peak, where you can see, you can't see, but there's a lot of people stood on there. Shooting f16 around half a second. ISO 100 and I'm exposing to the right as much as possible, because I want this snow white, not grey. Morning, alright?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want this snow as white as possible because the camera tends to get tricked by snow and you get like a real grey scene, so you will need to try and expose as far right as possible to try and make them whites white, but obviously not overexposing at the same time. And in f/16 I'm hoping if I focus around a third of the way in, I should take one at a third of the way in to see what I've got, and then I'll take one at infinity as well and see what I've got and just see how that f/16 reacts. So I'm pretty close to the foreground, but it falls away quite quickly. So as you can kind of see from this image, it's quite hard to show you exactly what's going on, but just get rid of that histogram. You can see that I've got a natural curved or leading line, and the path goes right round. It does slightly disappear out and back up into the frame, but I'm not too worried about that. And you can see it's lovely sort of hoarfrosty grass all down here, and then there's like another layer in the images. There's another sort of little peak where the path sort of flattens off before going over to the back, and you've got like a nice little peak or a lump over here. So it's all about creating layers, lines, shapes, and using the conditions. I'm sort of not using too much sky, minimal sky. I'm focusing on everything that's in front of me that I can see, because the sky is very, very flat and grey. There's not a huge amount of light or colour. So it's all about them shapes and using the landscape to your advantage, whichever way you can. So here's my image. And again, you can see I'm exposing to the right as much as possible. I'm not blowing any highlights. I want to keep that snow white and not grey. I have shot down in f/16 to try give me the best possible chance of getting this image in one, but I have also focus stacked, and that's just down to experience of knowing that I'm going to be absolutely suicidal if I get home and it's not sharp front to back. So by focus stacking, I'm just giving myself a plan B, A, B and C. So yeah, that's my shot. These are my settings. f/16 around half a second, ISO 100. There's nothing moving. The grass is frozen solid, even though there is a little bit of a breeze, but nothing is moving. So half a second is absolutely fine. Oh, I'm really sorry, but I think this video is going to be just 2 shots. The cloud is just really set in, and I think I could stay up here for at least 2 hours, and I don't think it would clear again. It's really set, and you can see behind me. That's the peak I've just been shooting, and just all around. I do a little bit of B-roll over the top of this bit of video now, and so you can see what I'm talking about. It is really clagged in, and I just don't think I'm going to get anything. I could stay here all day, and I haven't got that ability. I want to try and catch up with Kirsty and at least go for a little walk. And then obviously we've left Will at home with Nanny, so Nanny will be suicidal at some point. Yeah, but I just wanted to wish you all a happy new year. I know it's a week late, but that's how I work. I'm a week ahead in my videos. So a happy new year, and all the best for this year and whatever you've planned to do. I know we can't plan too much, but yeah, I just want to wish you all a happy new year and all the best for the future. And yeah, let's be positive. What else have we got, eh? But yeah, it's absolutely stunning conditions here in Wiltshire. Although there's minimal snow, this frost is just incredible. I really do miss the frosty mornings. From living in Cornwall, we just don't get these frosts. It's literally like walking on the moon up here, other than the road noise, of course. I can't imagine you'd get that on the moon, but other than that, it is very peaceful. It's almost like the same sort of feeling I used to get when I used to go down to the beach, or the feeling I've developed by walking around in the woods. Beautiful. Right, Happy New Year. I will see you next week, where I'll probably be back in the woods again. Ciao.